Today we have a thrifted, subtle, and minimal but beautiful Valentine's Day decor video for you. I'll be using this basket full of decor that I've been thrifting to give a neutral and natural look to my kitchen. I've been collecting these pieces over time and think that they will give the soft touch of romance that I want to add to my kitchen for Valentine's Day. Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? So you saw the intro, and what we're doing today is just some very, very subtle Valentine's Day decorating. I normally do not decorate for Valentine's Day, but this year I am kind of craving a little bit of color. Now I don't do all the pinks and the reds and different things like that for Valentine's Day, but I did get this little bundle of dried florals at Hobby Lobby. I think I've already showed these to y'all, maybe on my thrifting channel, I'm not sure, but they have just a little bit of purple and pink in them, and I love them. I also have just some of these dried florals that I'll be using. I have this little thrifted, I don't know what you call this, but I did thrift this. Oh, it's grapevine wreath, a little grapevine wreath heart. I thought I could add that in and give a little subtle Valentine's Day touch. And then I have this tin little tray. I did get this at Hobby Lobby years and years ago for like $3. And if you can see, it has a very little heart imprint on it. So I'm going to be using all of these items in my kitchen also, just to kind of spruce it up. I don't know, like just I'm tired of some of the decor that I have in here, and just to give it that little Valentine's touch, I guess. And then also, these are also things that after Valentine's Day, I won't feel so ready to just hurry and pull it down. You know what I'm saying? You know how Christmas, most people are ready to take it down like the next day because they are done. So anyway, I'm hoping that just doing some very neutral and subtle Valentine's-ish decor, I won't be in such a big rush or hurry to pull it down. Now I got these three little, what do you call these? Little creamers, couldn't think. I got these three little creamers just to add some of these dried florals in. That's not really Valentine's Day-ish, but I might actually go out to my shed though too and see if I can find some more Valentine's looking florals. We'll see, but if not, I just wanted to kind of add these in maybe on this. I don't know, we're gonna play around with it and see what we come up with. And then I have this blanket that I thrifted, this white blanket. I've had this for quite a while, and it has hearts all over it. Let me try to get it the right way. Let me turn it like this. So I have this. See the little quilted, let me turn the light up so maybe y'all can see a little better. It's kind of dark in here. I don't know if that helped or not. Maybe if we turn. But anyway, it's got hearts on it, like little patterns of hearts. Again, very subtle Valentine's Day stuff. But we are going to, oh, and let me show y'all something else that I got at Hobby Lobby recently. And again, I thought this would be fun for Valentine's Day. But again, if I wanted to leave it up, I don't think that it would hurt to leave it up. It's not Valentine's-y, you know what I'm saying? Like red, red, and pink, pink. And it's it says, "Love you, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck." And I thought that this would be so fun to put on my, I usually try to keep a little decorative towel on my oven. So I thought, well, there, that solves that little Valentine's hand towel, because I was looking at TJ Maxx and stuff and I was like overstimulated. I was like, no, they are all just too bright for me. So that's going to work perfect. And again, I'll be able to probably leave it out past a Valentine's Day. And then I wanted to share with y'all one other thing. This is more of a spring item, but I always have some sort of dishes over on my counter, like air drying. And I found this and I thought it was really pretty, so I wanted to share it with y'all. I love Hobby Lobby's drying mats, and they're so inexpensive. So I got this one right here at Hobby Lobby when I got that other little tea towel. And I thought it was really pretty. It was priced at, let me see. Okay, so it was priced at $4.99, as you can see right there, but they already had this stuff on sale. So I think it was 40% off, I'm pretty sure. But let me open it so I can show y'all what it looks like all the way open. Super fun. And I like these because they're not huge. And they hold a lot of water actually, because I've bought several from there, like seasonal ones. So it matches my kitchen with all of the green. And then here's just what the back looks like. A little soft and foamy. So I'll be putting that out pretty soon. So anyway, all right, let's figure out what we're going to do with some of this Valentine's decor. I know that I want to put this on my oven, so I'm going to go ahead and take the tags off of that, and we can do that together. So right here on my 1970s, I think, oven, that still works, y'all. It's a Whirlpool. It's on its last leg, but it still works, and I refuse to buy another one until this one dies. Which, by the way, my white Keurig that I've not had but maybe a year. Have I had it longer than a year? I can't remember. But I went to use it this morning, and y'all, it wouldn't even turn on. It was dead. Deader than a doornail. Like, it was so dead. I've unplugged it, plugged it back in, all the things. I don't know what's going on there. So we'll worry about that another day. Let's put this up here and see what it looks like. Oh, I like that. It fits perfect. That's so cute. Oh, you know what? Did I even tell y'all how much this was? Let me go look. Okay, so this was part of that Market Square stuff. And I don't know if that's spring or if that's just a line of stuff that they carry that maybe don't go on sale or something. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. I swear that other one I thought, though, was in their spring collection. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, it's in this Market Square. It was $4.99 also, but I don't even mind because I think it was worth the $4.99. All right, so there's that. First little touch of Valentine's in my kitchen. I love that. Okay, it is kind of dark over here. This is my coffee bar over in the corner. It's kind of dark. And I think what I want to do, and I used to have this over here, is I think I'm going to put this just on this cutting board for now. And what I did is I took a bread tie and just kind of ran it through, you know, just one of those little vines and made me a little hook so that I could hang it up on this command strip. And this cutting board came from Hobby Lobby a few years ago when they had their fall stuff like 90% off. So I paid next to nothing for this. And I just put a little clear command hook on it right there. And then I'll be able to hang up this little heart. I love the contrasting color here. This is light, this is a little bit darker. And so the heart pops out. Okay, something else that I forgot to show y'all in my thrifted items a while ago. How did I forget that? I meant to pull this out. Well, it's already decorated in my kitchen, and that's probably why I didn't pull it out. But it is this heart punched tin that I got, I think, over Christmas time. I think I showed this in a Thriftmas video, but it's got little hearts on it, so it has little touches of Valentine's, which I do leave this out, not just for Valentine's, but it's been placed over here in my corner. So yeah, that's where that's going to go. Now I want to place this, and I know people think we're crazy for doing this sometimes, but y'all, there is always somebody cold in my house. And when people sit at our kitchen table, there's always somebody that's cold. So I always have some kind of something hanging off the back of one of our kitchen chairs, just so whoever's cold can pull that down and either cover their legs up or just kind of cover themselves up. So I am gonna add this onto one of my kitchen chairs, and I know that's not normal for people to add blankets or scarves or things like that in their kitchen, but I do. So I definitely do things sometimes that are outside of the norm, and putting a blanket on one of my kitchen chairs is one of them. So this is just one way that I'm going to add a little Valentine's decor touch in here. And I think the one I'm going to add it to is probably this one right here, so that the white part of the blanket will help to bring out the white in the words on this, because this is a black oven front, and this is more of like it's black or like really dark gray. It's kind of hard to see it, which is fine with me, but I think this might help. So I'm just going to pull this chair out a little bit and just position this blanket how I want it. This is usually where I sit anyway. When we sit and eat, if it's just me and my husband, this is usually where I sit anyway, and it don't bother me to have that on the back of my chair. So I think what I'll do is just probably lay this over the back of my chair like it's just casually there, which, I mean, it is just casually there, hanging out, but I still want to be able to see a couple of the hearts. Let me make sure I've got it the right way. I don't want it hanging too far to the ground, so I want it to kind of swoosh a little bit to one side. I don't want to cover up the whole back of the chair, so I think that'll work. And I want to use this little tray. Maybe I should go wipe it out. I just pulled this out of my decor stash, so let me go wipe that out a little bit. I went out and looked, because I really don't have, like I said, Valentine's Day decor. I went out and just looked in my regular everyday decor stash, and this was in there. So I was like, oh my goodness, this will work perfect for a little Valentine's Day touch. Can y'all even see? I wish y'all could see it better. There it goes. All right, now do y'all see the heart? So I thought about maybe placing it back there. Oh, look, I just found another little piece that kind of goes with our subtle Valentine's Day decor. Look at the little heart on this cutting board. Absolutely, I was decorated for Valentine's Day in here and didn't even know it. This was like right here, like that, kind of like that. But I thought, what if I put this, I don't know, y'all, or even over, or even maybe over here. Like instead of this, I really like this silver one here though, but in the interest of Valentine's Day, what if I did the green one? How would that look? Okay, so here it is in place. If I move that over, and if I kind of move this over, you can see the heart. What do y'all think? Or should I, so get you a good look at that. Or should I leave this one up here and use that little tray somewhere else? I don't know, y'all. The struggle is real. If I don't hang this one up, you're not going to really be able to see the heart. So I think that's what I'm going to do for now, at least until after Valentine's Day, and then I can regroup and move things around again. It's fun to move things around. We all know I like to do this. And I think I might put some of those, maybe put a few of these in there to kind of bring out the colors rather than this. I don't know, we'll play around with it and see. Okay, so now I have this, and this really isn't just Valentine's all by itself. So you know what else I have that I think we will use? I keep them stored in here. I think I probably put them in there last Valentine's Day. And I think, yeah, those are stars, and that's just different things. Look, I have these right here that I could use somewhere. Hold on, y'all, let me think. Sometimes when I just start playing around with stuff, I just get all these different ideas. Hold on. Okay, so I was thinking, here is 3 little cookie cutters. What if I did one like right here, and then another one by it, and then maybe I used this one. I don't know, y'all, I'm just thinking out loud. Let me see. What if I tried to just hang one off the side? Does that look weird? I don't know, I feel like that looks kind of weird. Let's see. Does that look better? I'm not sure how I'm liking that. I'm not going to make y'all go through the process because I did not have these out. I forgot about them. And so I really don't know where I want to put them. So let me get off camera here and just think for a second. And I'll meet back up with y'all in like 2 seconds in your time. Okay, so here's what I ended up doing with the cookie cutters. I think they just look nice styled right there. It's kind of hard to see them, but there they are in front of that cutting board. And then here's where the other ones are. They are on this little shelf right above my stovetop. So I had some space right there. So I thought, well, I'll just kind of move those crocks down and add those 3 little Valentine heart cookie cutters. And it's just very, very simple. And I think it looks so cute. Okay, but now I want to work on this piece here, because this piece, I usually always have something on my bar. So when you walk in, other than my kitchen table is one of the first things that people see. But at my bar, I like to have something, you know, really pretty, kind of florally or greenery or something. And this is what I've had in there for the whole month of January. And it's great. This is great for, you know, fall, winter, but I am tired of it. I need just a little bit of color in here. And so I'm going to take these thrifted pine cones out. I'm going to go ahead and put them in my storage stuff because I probably will not pull these back out again until fall. They are beautiful, but yeah, we are ready for just a little bit of something going on in here. I'm going to get these out really quickly. I say quickly. I'm going to get them out and then I'll meet back with y'all when this is empty. While I'm thinking about it, I've run over here to this little grater by my sink where I had a few more of those pine cones because I want to go ahead and get those out and put them with these so I don't forget. Let me go put them in this basket real quick. Okay, so now I have my windows open today, y'all. It's like 70 something degrees and I feel like I could turn my air on. So you might hear traffic has kind of picked up on the road out in front of our house because it's time for kids to get out of school. But yeah, I got all my windows open. So that may be why you hear some of that external sound. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this open and get these out and see if I'm going to put them all in here. And this may not be the vessel that I leave here. I may end up moving this around into something else. But for now, this is what I want to use. And I know I hate to cut too much off the bottom of these in case I do decide to put it in something bigger. But I don't know any other way around that since this is so kind of shallow. I thought about, no, I can't do that. I thought about pulling that blue and white picture off the top of my hutch, that one right there, to use it. But I don't want to put that copper tea kettle in its place because I have that piece of copper up there too. I feel like it might be too much. Too much copper in one spot. So anyway, if that's such a thing. Let me see. So let's get these out. One thing about the dried florals is they are very messy. Very messy. I'm going to just lay them out because I will want to kind of arrange them differently. They just kind of got them all stuck in here. I want to kind of take them apart and spread it out a little bit, each piece. Oh, they smell good though. I know that. That's weird. I didn't think they would smell, but they do. All right, let's see. I'm just going to go for it. And if I have to put it in if I decide to move these and put them in a taller thing, I can just put like some paper towels or some Walmart bags or something like that to lift them back up. I'm trying to put these heavier pieces kind of towards the back. I'm just trying to spread things out so they're evenly all over. I'm not a floral arranger person. I just do what I feel like looks nice to me. And I'm going to go ahead and keep these little pieces here because I can kind of tuck them in the back and fill in some spots. Now let's start putting in just a little bit of these colors. I'm going to start with the pink one here. Light, very light. I almost look peach, but I'm going to call it pink. We're just going to tuck these down in here. And I'm just kind of pulling some of these apart too. So I'm going to go ahead and get like where I want to break it off. And then just kind of pull them apart and kind of spread them out. Because you can see this on my bar from the living room and the kitchen. So I want these to come out and just look all wispy like. Put those right there. I'm going to fill in that spot. Okay, I think that I'm liking how wispy and just dainty and just romantic and beautiful this looks. So I have quite a bit of mess down here. Wait, here's one right here. Let me add this somewhere. This is kind of what you're left with. Okay, so final touches are here. I told y'all this was going to be a very simple and subtle, neutral Valentine's Day decor video. And I meant it. So I'm about to show you all the pieces in place, but I did want to show y'all that I ran out of my Thieves spray cleaner and I've just been using my Dawn dish liquid to wipe all my counters down. So I finally bought me some of this at Target, and y'all, this smells so good. It is the Mrs. Meyer's peony scent. It's delicious. And this is my little pink touch for over at my sink for Valentine's Day. So let me put my placemats back in position. And these dried florals look so good with the green, these mats. Okay, so I decided to hold off on all of those little creamers. I'm going to use this metal piece here. I just think this looks prettier for like Valentine's Day-ish stuff with all of the beautiful little details on this thrifted tray. So I decided to put this down, and yes, this is metal, and then I'm putting this copper piece on it, but I think they go so well together with the way these florals turned out. Okay, so y'all will have to let me know what you think, but I think that these are beautiful. They are going to work for Valentine's Day, and they are also going to work for my spring decor. The fact that they have these few little purple and pink touches, like barely any pink touches, but does not bother me at all, because I think it just looks like it fits my style so well because it's not overpowering, y'all. And this is why I say you want to take it apart and kind of arrange it yourself, because I feel like you can get a more wispy, you know, really full, beautiful look. I love this. How adorable is this simple little arrangement for Valentine's Day and spring and summer? I love this. So let me give y'all a few looks of where I left everything, and I hope it gives you some ideas and inspiration as well. By the way, this tea kettle is thrifted, and I think I've already told y'all that the tray was as well. And you know what would even be cute on here is, like, I don't know, maybe some pink ribbon or something. I don't know. I'm just loving this touch of color so much. I don't want to overdo it and go to Hobby Lobby and buy a whole bunch of these. But I just might have to go get a couple more of these and add them in some of those little creamers and just place them around my kitchen. I don't know. I'm really loving this look. So I hope that I gave y'all some very subtle, neutral ideas to use thrifted pieces for your Valentine's Day decor. I'm loving this so far. It's just very basic, not a lot to it, not a lot of in-your-face reds and pinks, and I love it. However, I must say this is my favorite right here, and I will probably get some more of these to add into my spring decor as well, because now this looks really beautiful and lively and it looks good, and I feel like I need to distribute that look a little more throughout the countertops in the kitchen. So yeah, I'm definitely getting ready for the spring colors. I am ready to get rid of this dead pine cone kind of look. I don't know any other way to put it, but anyway. Oh, and I did want to mention to y'all, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the month of January, I really tried to figure out a schedule. I didn't announce or say what I was doing or anything like that. I was really just trying to see how I myself could handle the workload of putting up 2 videos on this channel a week and 2 videos on my Thrilled Thrifter channel a week. And so far I have been able to sustain that. I think the only week that I did not do that was the week that I was so sick, which was it last week? I can't remember. And if I am real sick like that, I just won't push myself to get a video out just to get it out. But as long as I am healthy and everybody in my family's healthy, and which, I mean, we kind of went through a little bit of sickness there for about a week. It was rough. We had babies sick, going to hospitals. It was all kind of crazy stuff. Everybody's better now. But I guess the point that I'm trying to make is, now that it is February, I did want to go ahead and announce what my schedule is going to try and look like for you. And if for any reason that I can't post a video from here on out, I will put it on my community tab. I should have done that last week when I was sick, because I had several of you reaching out, and I apologize about that. But what we are going to do is, on Thrilled Thrifter Home and Family on this channel, I am trying to post every Tuesday and Thursday. on my Thrilled Thrifter thrifting channel, I am trying to post on Fridays as usual. That has not changed in years. I will always have a video over there on Friday, Lord willing, unless something catastrophic happens. So always be looking over there for thrifting videos on Friday. I've been doing that for like 3 or 4 years, and I'm so used to doing it at that day and time, that will not change. But we are going to add Sundays to that list over there. So it will be Fridays and Sunday over there. On Fridays, we go thrifting, do thrift hauls, maybe do some styling, and then on Sundays we are doing Styling Sunday. So whatever thrift finds that I have not had a chance to style for you, we're going to be doing that, decorating a space, and hopefully giving you all of the ideas and inspiration that you can possibly need over there on how to use thrifted decor in your home. I did use a lot of thrifted pieces today, but it's just because that's how I shop. I shop for thrifted things, and those are a lot of the things that I had to put into my Valentine's Day decor today. So anyway, again, thank y'all for hanging out with me. We hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I hope to see you back on this channel on Thursday with a brand new video.